Growing up, I was never a fan of reading. English is my second language and I struggled in English class, and so I never liked reading books. The first books that I ever read cover to cover were business books, but even that was kind of hard for me because I've always been a slow reader. That's when I found out about audiobooks, but this is before Audible was a thing, so I used to listen to audiobooks on CD, and I still have a copy of some of mine. This one is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I still got this one in my office. Most of us don't grow up with parents who are multimillionaires that just teach us how to become wealthy, and so if you don't know anybody who's wealthy or an investor in your circle, what you can do is break out of your circle by reading books, by learning from people who are actually doing it. I used to buy almost every personal development or business or investing audio CD that I could get my hands on, and I listened to it while I was driving, and when I finished it, I would just throw it in my back seat, and so the back seat of my car used to just be filled with audio CDs. Now it's a lot easier because you can just download Audible and have all your audiobooks on your phone. The interesting thing for me about reading books is when you read more books, you become smarter, and the smarter you become, the more you realize that you don't know anything. I like to think that I know a thing or two about finance, but I also know that I don't know everything, which is why I keep learning and reading more books and taking more classes. There's a quote that really stuck with me on this, and it said that the moment you stop learning is the moment you start dying, which is why you want to keep investing in your mind. Second, spend money on your health. I think it was Warren Buffett who originally said this, but imagine for a second that the day you turned 16, you got your license and you were given a car, but then you were told that this is the only car you'll ever be able to drive in your life. So no matter what you do, you'll never be able to get a new car. What would you do? Well, chances are you're going to take really good care of this car. You're going to get your oil changes, you're going to do the maintenance, you're going to keep it clean, and you're going to make sure it keeps driving well, because if it doesn't drive, then you're not going to ever have a car again. Now, same story again, but this time imagine that you replace the car with your body. You're only given one body, so take care of it. I work a lot, but I am not scared to invest money or time into my physical health. I try to go on a 5-mile walk every morning and go to the gym. At the very least, invest in a gym membership or some equipment so you can work out or exercise every single day. Get yourself some healthy food. Pay a little bit extra if you have to eat healthy. Don't just eat McDonald's all day every day because this is the only machine that you ever get. I know this is a little bit ironic because Warren Buffett, who gave that original speech, loves eating McDonald's and drinking Coke, but he's an exception to the rule. Make your doctor's appointments, be proactive with your health, and if you don't feel mentally healthy, if you're depressed or you're anxious or you don't feel happy, get that taken care of. Go get a therapist, invest in it, whatever it takes, because if you are not mentally healthy, it doesn't matter what you're doing externally because you're not going to be able to live up here. Third, on the financial side of things, invest some money into paper assets. This is what most people think about when they think about investing. You're investing your money in stocks or bonds or your 401k or your IRA. All a paper asset means is you're investing in something on paper. You're not getting anything really tangible. So if you go out and you invest in one share of the McDonald's company, you become one of the owners of McDonald's on paper, but you don't get to own a physical franchise. You don't own a building. You don't own any burgers. You own just a piece of the McDonald's company, and so you own their stock on paper. The advantage of this is it is very accessible. If you want to invest in the stock market, whether it's through your 401k or your IRA or your own personal account, it's not that hard to do. All you got to do is open up an account and fund it, and then you can put your money into whatever funds or stocks that you want. Our economy is made up of companies that sell products. This is where you can come in and you can own a piece of some of the biggest companies in our economy by buying some of their stocks on the stock market. If you buy one share of the McDonald's company, you become one of the owners of McDonald's. If you buy one share of Amazon, you become one of the owners of Amazon. You're not going to get to tell Amazon or McDonald's how to run their business, but you get to share in the profits when they make money. If you believe in the future of the economy, that means you think that companies are going to grow and make more money in the future. If companies make more money in the future, that means their stocks, the things that you can buy right now, are going to be more valuable in the future. So you can take your money today and put this into the stock market, into things like paper assets, and now you're buying an asset that if it continues to grow, it will make you more money. This is what financially wealthy people do. They make money, and then before they spend all their money on clothes and cars and things that don't make them any money, they buy assets like stocks because now their money is going to work and is working to make them more money. Fourth, your money needs to buy you some tangible assets too. I love real estate investing because you get tax benefits and you get passive income, but the difference between real estate investing and stock market investing is when you invest in real estate, you're buying something tangible, something you can see, feel, and touch. When you buy one share of McDonald's, you don't get anything tangible. You're just getting a paper asset. If you invest your money in McDonald's and then their executives run the company into the ground and your stock goes bankrupt, well, you have nothing to show for it because now all your money is gone. if you buy a property, you buy a house, and then your tenant leaves and they destroy the property, you still have a property to show for it. You still own the home. But tangible assets like real estate and gold also have their downfalls. Investing in real estate takes way more work and it takes way more money. I mean, if you want to go and invest in the stock market, you can do that for less than $100. If you want to go out and buy a home, it's going to cost you way more than that. I mean, yeah, you can go out and get a loan from the bank, but you still got to have more money in order to buy properties. And real estate has a way bigger learning curve in order for you to get started. I mean, if you just want to invest in the stock market, you can invest in a fund, an index fund that gives you exposure to the entire stock market, and now you don't have to do any research. You just throw your money in the fund and that's it. If you want to buy real estate, you got to learn to deal with real estate agents and contractors and real estate accountants and real estate attorneys. Plus, with real estate, you are the CEO of your money, and it's your job to make sure your money makes you money. When you invest your money in McDonald's, you got the McDonald's CEO working to make you money. With gold, assuming you're buying physical gold bars, now you have something tangible. I mean, you can see, feel, and touch that gold, but you need a place to store it, which costs money, and that gold is not going to make you any money unless you sell it, and gold isn't producing any more value. When you invest your money in gold, it just sits there and looks back at you. It's not like buying a home where you can rent it out to a tenant who's going to pay you every single month, and it's not like investing your money in McDonald's or Amazon where you have a whole team of people working to make you more money. But you do want to balance out your paper assets by owning tangible assets, because if you see a paper asset crash, like if you see stock market values come down drastically, you want to have some tangible physical assets that you can fall back on. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to continue your financial education journey, I have another video that I think you'll love. All you got to do is click that button right over there. And for those of you who want to stay up to date on the top finance and business news, you can join Market Briefs, my free financial newsletter, by clicking that button below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.